Thanks. Ms. Gillespie.
Hi, my name is Judy Gillespie, 23003 Chandler's Lane. I'm a former 46-year resident of Lakewood. I would like to bring your focus on the Lakewood Observer full page article. It's not even an article, it says at the very top it's an advertisement. Okay, so we know advertisements don't have to be truthful. They can misquote prices, they can tell you the garments aren't available or whatever, but this is an advertisement. And it seems to focus on a statement about most emergencies do not require hospital admission, but patients requiring inpatient care can be transported to the closest, most appropriate hospital. So their words, most emergencies, is like a flat statement. So I guess I could say most of the people in this room are probably smokers. Now, I don't know if half of you people are smokers or not, but you know what? I can make that statement just like they can make it in here, that most emergencies are blah, 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 blah. So because it's an advertisement, it also lists some of the conditions that could be included in care at the ER. They choose to call it ER in initials now, but it's supposed to be emergency department. And they point out fractures, strains, and sprains. Well, don't you think that it could be some fractures? I mean, they make the statement of fractures. What if you have a kid that gets hit by a car and he's got a bone sticking out of his leg? He can't come here for that, okay? So it's like this kind of advertisement is false and misleading and deceptive. And I just think they go on to a paragraph up here on the top right, which indicates construction of a new family health center with a state-of-the-art emergency department is planned to begin, blah, 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 blah. They don't say emergency freestanding, they just call it an emergency department. Again, they're misinforming the public. And I think it's unfortunate, even down here, because I worked at Lakewood Hospital 15 years, they have Cleveland Clinic Lakewood Emergency Department, 14519 Detroit. That was always the address for Lakewood Hospital in Lakewood, Ohio, 44107, okay? Now, the emergency picture that they have is on Marlowe. So what happens if you have somebody coming to the emergency room and they go to 14519 Bell Avenue and it's not there? It's really on Marlowe Avenue, which I think is very strange that they would indicate that. And as well as they say at the bottom of their advertisement, Cleveland Clinic offers same-day appointments. Well, I bet half the people behind me could attest to the fact that that's not a true statement. My concern is, in my closing tonight, that I would like to, again, bring up to you, I've talked to you about the definition of trust and of honor and different things. I would now like to use the new words for you to think about as the City of Lakewood Council with an elected mayor in a very powerful leadership position, the definition of a Trojan horse, which I'm using as a noun, not an action, but a noun, from Greek mythology, a hollow wooden statue of a horse in which the Greeks concealed themselves in order to enter Troy. Or, more up to date, a person or thing intended secretly to undermine or bring about the downfall of an enemy or an opponent, someone or something intended to defeat or subvert from within, usually by deceptive means. A simple definition that I found of a Trojan horse, someone or something that is used to hide what is true and real in order to trick or harm an enemy. My source is Merriam-Webster.com dictionary. Just wanted to point that out to you, that I have a really bad feeling when I got tuned on to this Trojan horse concept, that a lot of what is going on here is very impaired care, information that's not true on your website. It sounds pretty deceptive to me, and I think that's unfortunate that a city as wonderful as Lakewood can have that connotation connected to their government management. Thank you.
Thank you. Chief Foreman.